let's go live in YouTube also. Okay. Okay. So as you guys have a basics knowledge on networking, so I believe most of the questions you can answer. My battery is low. 1 minute. Okay. Just say something from your end. I just want to confirm whether your audio is coming or not. Hello. Anybody speak from your end?
Hi, Abhishek.
Yeah, now it is clear.
Okay.
So first of all, let's start the session with IP address. All right. So what is IP address? Okay. As many of you don't know, but those who are attending this session for the first time, let me clear one thing. This entire session, this entire course, I have designed in such a way that you can easily crack the interview. So in all the videos, whatever I explain, keep taking notes, and those are the basics questions that are going to be asked in interview. So if you prepare notes and if you follow all the steps that I'm explaining to you guys, at the end of the day, definitely you can crack any interview. All right. So first of all, let's start with what is IP address. So do you guys know what is IP address? Just I want explanation from you guys, as you know that what is the basic thing, right? So tell me what is IP address. You can unmute yourself and you can answer. Anybody?
Yeah, hi, Abhishek.
Yeah, hi.
Yeah, IP address is a logical address to identify the networking devices.
Mm-hmm. Okay, good.
Yeah. IPv4. There is two versions is there. IPv4 and IPv6.
Mm-hmm.
IPv4 it's a 32-bit address.
Mm-hmm.
IPv6 is 128.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, Nowadays, IPv4 going to exhaust.
Mm-hmm.
The completely mostly utilized.
Mm-hmm.
So IPv6 also came due to that reason.
Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah,
This
got it. No problem. See, whenever somebody asks you question, na, just you just listen to the question. What exactly the question? Okay.
Okay.
If you explain 2 minute things, means from your answer they will find another question. They will ask from that question.
Oh, yeah,
Got
yeah,
it. Now you may get confused. Okay, what is going on now? So
yes,
answer only that particular thing that interviewer is asking. If somebody asks you what is IP address, we just simply tell them IP address is a logical address of a device available in a network. Simple.
hmm.
Or the answer
Okay,
that you have given at the beginning, that was also correct.
okay,
Okay, simple. Now they will ask you like how many versions of IP address. Then you have to answer that IP version 4, IP version 4, and IP version 6, something like that. Okay.
okay,
So here I have given the proper definition. IP address stands for Internet Protocol Address. It is a 32-bit logical address of a device available in a network. Here logical address means the device, right? For example, any devices available in a network. It can be your computer, it can be your router, it can be your printer, right? There can be a laptop, right? you have a smart TV at your home, correct, even your smartphone. So all the devices need a unique address to communicate with the network, okay, and that particular unique address is called as a IP address. Even your smartphone, printer, laptop, smart TV, router, computer, all the devices can only communicate to the internet, okay, if they have a IP address. Or for example, if this computer want to communicate with this laptop, it is only possible if there is a IP address. Getting my point? And this IP address can be changed. It is not permanent. If I am assigning one IP address to this computer, if I want to change the address later, means yes, this address can be changed. Okay. Now there is one more address that is called a MAC address. Okay. MAC address means it is a physical, it is a permanent address of a device. Means a computer is having a one permanent address. Okay. And this address cannot be changed. Not only computer, even your smartphone, right? Even it can be your laptop, television, every device you see that have a one unique address, that is called MAC address, and this address cannot be changed. Okay. All right. Now let's go forward. If you have any doubt, just you can unmute and you can ask me. I am just going on. Next, there are 5 classes of IP version 4 address, that is a class A, B, C, D and E, where class A starts from 0 to 126 and its default subnet mask is 255.0.0.0. Class B starts from 128 to 191 and its default subnet mask is 255.255.0.0. Class C starts from 192 to 223 and its default subnet mask is 255.255.255.0. Class D and class E, right? These 3 IP address, class D starts from 224 to 239 and class E starts from 240 to 255. The 3 IP address you are able to see, these 3 classes we use in a network, and these 2 classes you are able to see, class D and class E, we do not use in a network, as these 2 IP address reserved for some special purpose. This IP address you are able to it reserved for multicasting message. Okay. Multicasting message is what? For example, there are many protocols available, right? For example, there is a router, right? And in this router we are assigning some protocols, right? So these protocols use a unique addresses. This can be the IP address from this class D. Okay, this we do not assign, but these devices communicate with the help of this particular one address, that is called a multicast address. And class E IP address is also reserved for some testing and research purposes. So whenever you assign an IP address to a networking device, we basically assign IP address from these 3 classes of IP address, that is class A, B and C. Till here it is clear, or if you have any doubt you can just ask me. Clear?
Yeah, yes,
Yeah,
sir.
hi Abhishek.
Yeah, hi.
Yeah, there is 127 is not there.
Yeah, I am explaining. So as you can see here, 127 IP address is missing, right? This IP
Yes.
address is a loopback address. Okay, it is called
Mm-hmm.
a loopback address. Now what is loopback address? Okay, loopback address, just you have to understand what is loop. Loop means it will, I throw something from here, it will go and again come back, right?
Yeah,
It is becoming
yeah.
loop, right?
So where it starts, we ends in same way.
Yeah. So this is called loopback address.
Yeah.
Loopback address means this address we basically use to check whether our NIC card is working properly or not. For example, in a network there are multiple devices, router is there, switch will be there, computer will be there, right?
Yes.
Now what is happening? You did all the troubleshooting steps, you checked everything, everything is working fine, but still this computer is not able to communicate with this computer. There might be
Mm-hmm.
chances there is a fault on this NIC card, that is network interface card, right? There might be chances.
Okay.
Now, how you can check whether this NIC card is functioning properly or not? Okay, just ping this, run this command ping. We use this command to check the connectivity is working or not. Run this command ping space 127.0.0.1. If you get a reply, it means your NIC card is functioning properly, it is working fine. There might be problem in somewhere else. If you are not getting reply, means there is a problem with your NIC card that need to be replaced. That is the main work of loopback address. Clear?
Yeah, it's helpful for only NIC or any other components also.
Not other component, only for NIC.
Only for this. Okay.
Yeah, so it can be an IC card of your router also, right? Any networking device
Mm.
you see, right? All these devices use the loopback address. Loopback address means the simple process is it where it start, it will end. Means I am sending message and I am replying to myself only.
Okay.
Getting? All right.
Yeah, get it.
Okay. So this is a IP version 4 address. Next. If somebody asks you what is the total number of IP version 4 address, right? It is not easy to remember this number. Just you have to remember this: 2 to the power 32. Okay. 32 means this is a 32-bit address, right? So if you do 2 to the power 32 means 2 into 2 into 2 into up to 32 times. So whatever number you get, you will get exactly this number only. Correct? So this is the total number of IP version 4 addresses available. Okay. Now one more thing, we have many devices nowadays. If you look at your home, right, there is a smartphone, multiple. For example, your family has 4 members, so there will be 4 smartphones. Correct? There is one smart TV as well. You are having one laptop at your home. Correct? So all of these devices need a IP address to access the internet. Correct? Now tell me, is this number of IP address enough for the entire world to access the internet? Even the population of this world is more than this number, total population, right? So the number of IP address you see here, it is not enough. Am I right? Getting my point?
Yes.
Yeah. So because of that reason, what INA did is, INA has divided this IP address into 2 parts. One is called public IP and one is called private IP. Okay. Now what is public IP and what is private IP? Let me explain you. Public IP means we need to access internet. Okay. We need the public IP address to access internet, and private IP address cannot access internet. Okay. It can be used to connect devices in a local network. For example, this is my office. Okay. And here I have multiple computers, right? And all the computers are connected to a, for example, this switch, centralized device, right? So hence this is a local network, we are communicating with each other. So on all of these computers we can assign what IP address? It is called private IP address. Now at the same time, if this computer want to access the internet, okay, what do we need? We need a public IP address. Public IP address we are going to configure in the router. Now all the devices can access the internet. Till here is it clear, or if you have any doubt you can ask me. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So public IP, see, okay. Now public IP is unique, okay. It is globally unique. Okay, globally unique means in the entire world only one device can have this IP address. For example, if I am using this particular one IP address, correct, this IP address cannot be used by anybody else in the world. One IP address only I can use. That is a public IP address. Okay. Now at the same time, private IP address is locally unique. Locally unique means what? This is a local network, right? For example, I have my office and I am assigned with a private IP address, right? Same if you have one office, right? Even same IP address, even you can assign. Okay. the IP address that I have. For example, I am assigned a private IP address. Okay, the same private IP address even you can assign. Even hundreds of office, thousands of office are available, right? Everybody can assign the same private IP address in their network. But in a network, for example, this is my one network. If I am using a one IP address, means the IP address cannot be assigned to other computers. Getting my point? Means locally, local system. If I am using one IP address in my office, so in my office, no one can access or can have that particular one IP address. Getting my point? At the same time, if we talk about the public IP address, it is globally, means internet is working on public IP address. So for example, if Google is having one IP address, that IP address is permanently reserved for Google, and that one IP address cannot be assigned to any other network. Clear? Is it clear, guys?
Sorry.
Yeah.
So you have said that IP address is, if it is private, means private locally, it is a unique in that network. It is okay. So how if this one network have the same IP address as compared to another? So if I don't know, maybe one network, for example, network A has got 172.16.20.1.20.2. Yes, another network locally have the same IP address. Yes, so and all of them are going to the internet. So how can we differentiate those? Because you have said this IP address, if you want to connect it to the internet, you have to be, it will be a public IP address. So how if they are all accessing the internet?
Okay, good question. Let me explain you.
Yeah.
See, for accessing internet, I have told you like what? We need a public IP address. Without public IP address, we cannot access the internet. Oh, I deleted. Okay, not a problem. I will redesign again. Okay. So what you told, tell me again. This is one network, right? Tell me the IP address 172.16.0.1, for example. Okay. And here I have one more network. Okay. And here also, okay, it is a network, right? So let's make it 0.0. Okay. So this entire network assigned with this IP address, right? This range IP address. Okay. Now same IP address. For example, here I have one computer, and this computer assigned with 172.16.0.1, and this is another private network, and even this computer is also assigned with 172.16.0.1 IP address. Okay. Now you are telling how these two computers can communicate with each other. Okay. So for going to internet, right, they will communicate with each other with the help of what? With the help of internet, correct?
Yes.
So here at the home, there will be a router. Even here also there will be a router. Okay. So on this end, there will be private IP address. Now the time it will go to internet, on this end you are able to see here, that will connected to which? ISP, that is internet provider router. Got it? This end connected to ISP router, and this end router is also connected to the ISP router. Okay. Now here you have to, here you have to assign what? Public IP address. Okay. Even this end you have to assign what?
Okay.
Public IP address. Now whenever you are communicating with the internet, right, internet don't know what is the address of your device. Okay. Only your network knows what is the IP address. So whenever this computer want to access, for example, this is another private network, right? So whenever this computer making request, I want to access this, right? So what is happening? This router is converting this private IP address to the public IP address. Okay. And then transferring
Okay.
it to the router, that is ISP, internet provider. It is going to here, it will check, okay, what is the destination address. Okay, now this router again convert this public IP to private and it will reach to the destination. Getting my point? Now the time it is going to
Okay.
reply, in reply, right, it will go to private, again it will convert this private address to public, again it will go to here public to private, and it will reach to the destination. This is how it works. So here you can see, here I have public IP address, right? Even here I have public IP address. So the public IP address that I am using here, same address I cannot use here. Getting my point?
Okay.
This address should be unique. And in a network, there can be lakhs of devices, right? All the devices are connected to each other. Even here, there will be a router. Even there will be a router, right? There are n number of devices because entire world is connected with the help of what? Internet. Even there will be a router, right? Even here, there is a router, right? So in any places, you cannot use the simple. This public IP address I have here means it is fixed now. I cannot assign this address to any of these interfaces. Not even in
Okay.
India, not even in US, anywhere. It is not possible because this address is globally unique address. At the same time, this address we have assigned here, here. If there is thousands of network available, like, right, any office, everybody can assign this IP address to in their office. No problem on that. So it is locally unique, means if I am using this address here, means if there is another computer in my network, that device cannot assign with this IP address. Locally means unique. In one network, one IP address is unique. This is private IP address. Clear? Or if you have any doubt, I can explain once again.
Yes, very, very clear.
All right.
Yeah, thank you.
Now next is, okay. And here we have certain ranges of private IP address. Okay. So here you can see it start with 10.0.0.0 and it's end with 10.255.255.255 and its subnet mask will be 255.0.0.0. At the same time, here we have the class B address, that is 172.16.0.0 and its end in 172.31.255.255, and here the subnet mask will be 255.240.0.0, and here you can see it start with 192.168.0.0 and end at 192.168.255.255 and its subnet mask will be 255.255.0.0. Now you might have one question, right? The default subnet mask of class A IP address is 255.0.0.0. That is correct, no problem. Default subnet mask of class B is 255.255.0.0, but here it is telling 255.240. Why? At the same time, the default subnet mask of class C IP address is 255.255.255.0, right? But here it is telling 255.255.0.0. Why it is happening, right? So let me clear you one thing. See, whatever IP address you are able to see here, right? Only this range 172.16.0.0 to 172.31.255.255. Only this range is reserved for the private IP address. Okay. Only this range. If it is 172.16.0.0 to 172. 16. One end. If it is till end, right, from here, this entire range, entire network, it is not reserved. Only one network you are able to see here, right? Only this particular one network is reserved for the private IP address. If it is 172. For example, 32.0.0, right? So this is becoming public IP address. Only this range you are able to see here is a reserved for private IP address. Same like this in class C, here you can see only this range you are able to see here is reserved for the private IP address. Rest of the IP address are public IP address, means rest of the IP address can be globally unique. Is it clear? That's the reason here we have given subnet mask as this one. This is just for networking purpose. Okay, I am talking about internet, means rest of the IP address can be public IP address. Okay, because we have certain limitation of IP address, that's the reason we are using subnetting. Now what is subnetting, how to do subnetting, you are going to learn in upcoming videos. One more thing, like if you want to assign an IP address, any IP address, right, 192.16. Okay, that I will show you in the live practical. So till here, is it clear? Or if you have any doubt, you can
Yes,
ask.
sir.
Clear, right? Okay. Next. Now this is very important. See, if you go for interview, they will ask you, tell me the ranges of private IP address. So you must remember this number. These are the ranges of private IP address. Okay. One more thing, like public IP address is paid. Okay. You cannot use it for free of cost, but private IP addresses are free. No need to pay any amount. This is also one more difference. Now let me recall the session. Okay. Number one, public IP is, anybody can explain? Just I want you guys to say one by one. Okay. Let me open the webinar page. All right. Tell me, Mahesh, one differences between public IP and private IP.
Yeah, public IP we need to purchase from INO. Private IP is it's a free.
Okay, nice. Mohidini, can you tell me one difference between public IP and private IP? Mohidini, am I audible to you?
Yeah, public IP is used for internet access and private IP is used for local use.
Very good. This is what I'm expecting, right? So this is how, see, if you try to give answer in the live class, means you will get confidence, right? Actually what is happening, right? People only keep reading, they do not follow the instructions, and the time the interviewer is going to ask you, you may get confused, right? So if you try to answer in the live classes, means you will get confidence on yourself. Okay, how I you have to answer the questions. All right. Okay, nice, very good. Okay, next, there are two versions of IP address, that is IP version 4 is called Internet Protocol version 4 and IP version 6. Okay. See, the number of public IP address we have, right, even that is also not enough for the future purpose. That's the reason IP version 6 was made. And like this is a 32-bit address, IP version 6 is a 128-bit address. Means 2 to the power 128. The number is huge. Okay. We will let you know more about IP version 4 versus IP version 6 later, but still in the network you will see everybody is using IP version 4 only, as it is easy to remember, it is easy to configure as well. Okay. Next, let's talk about the basics networking device that we use in a network. So here we have basically in CCNA we discuss about router, we discuss about switch. These two basic devices we discuss in a router in a CCNA course. Okay. There is one more device called hub. It is a very old device and most of the, like, very few users are using these devices as of now. But for explaining purpose, let's understand what is hub and how it works. And at the end of this session, I will also give you the live demo how these devices are working in a network, so that you have proper understanding. So let's start with what is hub. Okay, it is gone. So hub is a broadcast device. Okay, hub is a broadcast device. Broadcast device means what? Sending data one to all. For example, this is my computer and this is a hub. Okay, and here multiple computers are connected to each other, right? So whenever I send data, it will be broadcast to all the devices. Means this computer receive, this computer receive, this computer receive. Every time it is happening the same process. every time it is broadcasting. That's the reason hub we called it as a broadcast device. Hub works in half duplex. Half duplex means one way communication, means if I am sending data, other devices cannot send data, they have to wait. Okay, if two devices send data at the same time, for example, I am sending data, this device also sending data, what is going to happen? Collision is going to happen. Okay, means accident, I am also sending, you are also sending, accident will happen, means data will be blast. Okay, this is called collision, data will be collide, means data will be destroyed. Now nobody can access this data anymore. So this is one disadvantage of a hub. Hub has less port, you will see max to max 4 to 8 ports, it has a less port. And hub we also use it in a local network, means only local network we use hub. Till here is it clear?
Yeah, it's clear.
Okay. Next device we have, we called it as a switch. Switch is a multicast device. Okay. Now multicast means what? Multicast means one to many. For example, this is my computer, this is a switch, and here multiple devices, multiple computers are connected. Okay. So here if I want to send data to PC number 2, data will reach only to PC number 2. If I want to send data to PC number 3, 4, it will reach to PC number 3 and 4 only. Okay. So this is the reason multicast means I am sending data from one to many devices. Okay, and multiple devices can send data at the same time. That's the reason we call it as a full duplex. Switch works in full duplex mode. Like in hub, what we have seen, if one computer is sending, other computer have to wait. If he is also sending, means collision is happening, right? In switch, all the devices can send data at the same time, so there is no chance of collision. Getting my point? If I am sending data, even this computer can send data, all the computers can send data together. That's the reason switch works in a full duplex mode. One more thing, switch stores MAC address in the MAC address table. MAC address I have already explained you, it is a permanent address of a device, means this computer address, this, right, whatever device is connected to the switch. So once it is done the first communication with the switch, switch is going to store its permanent address, that is called a MAC address of the device, to its MAC address table. Switch works in layer 2 of OSI model, that is called a data link layer. Now what is OSI model? I will explain you in the complete course, don't worry, but as of now just you understand it works in layer 2 of OSI model. Basically you find switch, it has many ports. Okay, it can be 24 to 48 ports. So till here is it clear? After this I will also ask you questions, so if you have any doubt, try to ask. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Next device we have a router. Okay. Now what is router? Router is a device that allows you to communicate between two or more different networks, right? This is my one private network, this is my one private network. Okay. For example, it's assigned with 10.0.0.0 and it's assigned 20.0.0.0, for example. Okay. Now if these two networks try to communicate with each other, we need a centralized device called a router. Without router, they cannot communicate. So if somebody asks you what is router, then you have to explain router is a device that allows you to communicate between two or more different networks. As simple as that. Even router works in full duplex, means multiple devices can send data at the same time, nothing to worry on that. As I have explained you, switch stores MAC address, right, that is a permanent address. Same like that, router stores IP address. Okay, it stores IP address. Router works in layer 3 of OSI model. Layer 3, it is called a network layer. Okay, So these are the few definitions of router. Is it clear now how this devices works? I will also explain you, don't worry. But till here, is it clear?
Yes, it's clear.
Okay. Now it's a question time. Okay. Okay. Let's start with Gajanan. Gajanan, tell me one differences between hub, switch, and router.
Switch is a multicast device sending data one device to multi-device,
Good.
multiple device.
Mm-hmm.
And router is used for connect two different network.
Okay. What about hub?
That's it.
Hub. What is hub? What about? I asked hub, switch, and router. Try. You can explain it easily. You have explained about switch. What is switch? Router. And what about hub?
Mm.
Hub is a broadcast device, right? It sends data one to all every time. Clear?
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Mahesh, it's your turn. Tell me one difference between hub, switch, and router.
Okay. In hub, collision will happen.
Mm-hmm.
Then the communication happens same time, end to end side.
Mm-hmm.
Switch stores the MAC address,
Mm-hmm.
and router stores the IP address.
Okay, good. Muhyiddin, you want to add something?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, tell me.
Hub is a half duplex device.
Good.
Is a half duplex mode device,
Mm-hmm.
and switch is a full duplex as well as router is a full duplex.
Yeah, very good. And see one more thing. If somebody asks you the difference between any device, right? It means differences should be matched to each other. Okay. For example, what I am telling is, for example, I am asking you difference between hub, switch, and router, right? So, for example, you said hub is a broadcast device. I'm just explaining how to answer in interview. Okay. For example, you said hub is a broadcast device. You say switch works in layer 2 and router stores IP address. Do you think it is a proper differences between hub, switch, and router?
No, no.
No, right? So if you are telling hub is a broadcast device means you have to say switch is a multicast device, right? A router is also a multicast device and it used to connect two or more different network. Clear? If I am telling hub do not store MAC address and IP address, here you have to explain switch stores MAC address and router stores IP address. This is we called a differences. Clear? Hub works in half duplex, switch works in full duplex, even router works in full duplex. This is how you have to explain the differences. Okay, and this is very basic things and you have to keep learning, you have to keep practice, then only you will come to know how these devices works. And here I have made a complete chart, side by side comparison of hub, switch, and router. If you want, you can take a screenshot, because whatever I am explaining as a fresher, if you go right, many people do one mistake. They will learn all the commands, how to configure this, how to configure that, all the commands. But the time interviewer is going to ask you a simple basic question, right? You get confused. You know the advanced thing, but you don't know the basics things, and you failed the interview, right? So as a fresher, whenever you go for an interview, most probably they will ask you the basics questions only. Okay, it is good to remember the commands and all. Obviously they can ask anything, but most probably they will ask you the basics questions only. If you don't know the basics means they will say, okay, this person don't have a proper knowledge, so they cannot train you, right? Because as a fresher, if you join, they will not give you router to configure directly, right? There will be a senior network admin, you have to sit with him, what he is doing, you have to observe it, right? And if you are, once you are getting experience, then you will get hands on a router to configure and all, doing changes and all. I hope you are getting my point, how industry works, right? So basics is very, very important. Is it clear? Shall we move forward?
Sorry.
Shall we go forward? Is it clear? Or if you have doubt, you can ask me.
So sorry. You have
Yes, yes,
this.
yes, clear.
This
Oh, sir.
this different. This different. Oh, hello.
Yeah, tell me.
Okay. We say that switch hub does not store any MAC address, neither MAC address nor IP address. It's okay. But switch stores only MAC address. Is a router does it have any capability to store maybe MAC address of a device connected to it?
No, most probably it stores IP address only.
Oh,
Okay, it has a MAC
okay.
address table, it has a IP address table.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, and there is one more process called ARP. Okay, so I will also show you what is ARP, and there we can see whether router is storing MAC address or not. But most probably router do all the communication, right? Whatever communication is happening, router do with IP address. Router don't have to do anything with the MAC address. Okay, its main function is it works with IP address, and switch is what is happening. Without MAC address, switch cannot send data. So switch must know the destination MAC address, then only it will send data. This is how it works. Okay.
But sorry, again, so if switch does just recognize the MAC address of a device connected to it, how about connection between switch and router? So if maybe can one switch be connected to more than one router? If it is possible, so how can this switch differentiate these devices? Maybe if router just recognize the IP address of a device connected to it. So how about switch? Can it recognize the presence of router if it does not
Even
have
router is
maybe
also a
MAC address?
permanent MAC address, correct? Even router is also
Oh,
having MAC
okay, thank
address.
you. Okay.
Okay. Okay. See, IP address is easy for us to remember, right? We can remember what is the IP address, and we use IP address. Now there is one process called ARP. Okay. With this process, IP address, with the help of this IP address, this protocol will find a MAC address of the device. Right? I will know the IP address, but the switch will know the MAC address. So whenever I am asking switch to send data to this particular IP address, switch will store the MAC address of the device and he will send it. Now I will show you the live practical, then you will understand in better way. Okay. Okay. Who is asking the questions? Just tell me your name.
Yeah, it was Iroko Mwidini.
Okay, fine. Now I will show you the live practical, because if you do the practical, then only all the concepts will be clear, right? I believe so. So let's do the live practical. So I am going to use a application called Packet Tracer. It is a Cisco official application, and this one application you can practice all the concept of CCNA, and it is a very good application. You will learn everything how devices works. So first of all, let's start with a hub. Okay, from here I am going to take hub. Okay, and here I am going to connect multiple computers. 1 2 3 4. Let's take one more. Okay, it is here. Okay, now what I will do is I am going to connect the cable to all the computers. Okay, done. Now let's assign IP address. Okay, it is automatically taking the default gateway. Desktop IP configuration 10.0.0.2 desktop API configuration 10.0.0.3. I hope screen is visible to you guys, right?
Yeah, it's visible.
Yeah, many time I forget to share the screen. That's why I'm keep asking you guys. 10.0.0.5, right? So here we can see all the computers are assigned with the IP address. Now let's do the live practical. From here, real time, let's do it in simulation. Means you can check all the steps, okay? So I want to send data from this computer to this computer, okay? Let's see what is going to happen. Next, data has been reached to hub, and see hub is sending data to all the computers. Getting? Now see, hence we have assigned the IP address, right, to whom I want to send to. I want to send to this device. So this device has received the packet, and rest of the devices have ignored it. I am not 10.0.0.2. I am not the correct address, so they have rejected the message. Okay. Now again, this computer is going to send a reply. Reply has reached to hub. Again, hub will broadcast to all the devices. Hub don't know like what is the MAC address or what is the IP address of the destination. So it is sending messages to all the devices. So again, they are rejecting it, and this computer has accepted the message. It is going to happen every time. Okay, I am going to send this message again from here to here. Next, data has been reached to hub. Hub will broadcast. Again, computer will reply. Hub will broadcast. So simply it is creating lots of traffic, and this is one of the biggest disadvantage of hub. Okay. One more thing, as I have told you, hub works in half duplex, means only one device can send data at a time. Let's see what is going to happen if two devices send data at the same time. Okay. So I am sending from this computer to this. At the same time, I also want to send data from this computer to this. Okay. Let's go next. Data has been reached to hub, and see both the data has been collide and it has been destroyed. Now hub will broadcast, and nobody can accept the data. See, data has been completely destroyed. Why? Because collision happened, and in hub only one device can send data at a single time. Is it clear, guys?
Yes.
Okay. Now let's have a look what is going to happen if we add a switch here. Okay. So let's delete. I am going to copy this entire lab from here. Copy, paste, and let's remove this hub from here. Okay. And what I will do is I will take switch from here. Done. And let's connect this switch to all of this computer. Done. Okay. Now, okay, simulation mode, computer. Okay, from this computer I am sending it to this computer. Okay, let's see what is going to happen. Next, next. So if a switch is broadcasting data to all the time, right? Now you may thinking, then what is the difference between hub and switch, right? So see, switch as of now don't know, right, what is the MAC address of this computer. As I have told you, switch can send data only if it knows the MAC address of the destination. So first message is called a ARP message. ARP stands for Address Resolution Protocol. You can take a note what is the full form of ARP. It stands for Address Resolution Protocol. This protocol allows devices to find the MAC address with the help of IP address. Now see, these computers are not the correct device, right? This is the correct device, so this computer has accepted the message, and this computer will reply it. Okay, let's go next. See, message has been reached to switch. Now switch will send data directly to computer. Getting how? Because the time this computer has sent a message, right? The time this computer has sent a message, switch has stored its MAC address. Okay? Switch has stored its MAC address. Now the time this computer has sent a reply, switch has also stored the MAC address of this device. Okay? Now switch know what is the MAC address of this computer and what is the MAC address of this computer. Let's see what is going to happen if these devices try to send data once again. Okay, let's delete from here. If I am sending data from here to here, click on next. See, is it clear, guys, how switch is functioning? Now it is not going to broadcast because switch has understand what is the MAC address of the source and the destination. Till here, is it clear? Or if you have any doubt, you can ask me. Is it clear? No response?
Yes, sir.
All right. Now, just tell me one more thing. If I want to send message from this computer to this computer, okay, what is going to happen? Will this computer send data directly to this computer, or again it will broadcast to all the devices? Anybody can answer?
So I think again it will broadcast.
Why?
Because of that end device MAC address and IP address is don't know the switch.
Very good. See, the time I am sending it to switch don't know what is the MAC address of this computer, right? So it will again broadcast the message to all the computers, right? So this is the destination. So this computer has received the message and this computer will reply it, and switch know what is the MAC address of this computer, so it will directly send reply to this computer. Getting my point? So this is how your switch works. As I have told you, switch stores a MAC address, right? Let me show you how to check the MAC address table of a switch. If you run the command show MAC address table, hit enter, it is telling this MAC address, right? This port is connected to this computer MAC address. You can see this computer. These are the MAC address. Okay, this is the 2, this is 3. These 3 computers MAC address has been connected. Now let's see one more thing. I will make it on this side and let's make it on this side. All right, what I will do now is I am sending message again from this computer to this computer, that is it, PC number 3. Okay, next I am doing little fast. Oh, this is hub, right? So let's delete it from here. We don't want about hub. 1 minute. So as of now, 3 MAC addresses are available, right? So what I will do, I am sending this message from here to here, this computer. Next, it is going to broadcast. This computer will reply and data will reach to the computer, right? Now let's see what is going to happen. Let's delete from here. Now I'll run the command again, show MAC address table, hit enter. As you can see, one more MAC address has been added. Is it clear, guys?
Yes.
Okay. Now one more thing. As I have explained to you, switch works in full duplex. So full duplex means 2 devices can send data at the same time, right? So what I am doing is, from this computer to this computer I am sending data. Okay. At the same time, I want to send data from this computer to this computer. Let's see what is going to happen. Next, see, the data is still safe and will directly reach to the destination. Getting my point? Now tell me, switch knows, right? Here you have seen in switch two computer can send data at the same time. Now tell me one more thing. Switch know the MAC address of this computer, this computer, this computer and this computer, right? Then why it has broadcasted to all the computer again? Anybody can answer? If yes, then say yes, or else I will explain. Just try to use your brain. Why switch has broadcasted to everyone? Any idea? No answer. If no means say yes, no. Yes means yes. Then only we can make this system.
No, sir.
Yeah. Just try to, if you answer means then only I will understand, right? If you do not say means how can I understand whether you have understanding the concept or not? See, same like switch, right? Switch needs MAC address to send data. Same like this, even a computer also needs a MAC address of the destination. Okay? If the computer don't know the MAC address of the destination means even this computer cannot send data to the PC. So this computer know this computer MAC address because they have already communicated with each other, right? This computer know MAC address and this computer know MAC address of these two. This knows MAC address of this, right? But this computer don't know the MAC address of this computer because as of now they haven't communicated with each other. This computer don't know what is the MAC address of this computer. Why? Because as of now they haven't communicated with each other. Getting my point? So the first time whenever a computer try to communicate with a new device, it is going to send a ARP message to understand the destination MAC address. Getting my point what I am telling? If you have doubt you can ask me, all right?
Sorry, a little bit, because what I know as you have explained, in switch, only switch can store MAC address of the connected devices. So if one computer is sending data to message to another computer, switch always
Switch knows the MAC address, right?
the MAC address of the communicating devices. So why this? Yes, switch knows MAC address of all connected devices. So why if two devices connected to the same switch are communicating each other for the first time, why does switch broadcast the message instead of addressing specific computer?
Okay, good question. Okay, see, as a computer I know the IP address, right? I don't have the MAC address. Okay, so even computer also send it, right? Computer also has to know the MAC address of the device, right? Computer switch what I have told you, switch do not stores IP address. Okay, switch do not store IP address.
Yes.
And what I am telling, I want to send data to 10.0.0.3, right? Now tell me how switch will know who is 10.0.0.3. Is it possible?
It's not possible.
That's the reason this computer has to mention I want its permanent address is called a MAC address. Okay, let me show you this table once again. Okay, let me delete it. See, if you ask questions, then only it will clear your doubt, right? If you check in the MAC address table, what is telling which port? Okay, what it is doing, it is storing the MAC address on the basis of port number, like FA01 port is connected to this MAC address. Getting my point? FA04 connected to this MAC address, FA02 connected to this MAC address, right? So switch is forwarding data on the basis of like which MAC address connected to which port. Getting my point? If I am sending data to this, right? If switch knows the MAC address of this
Yes.
device, so it will check which port is connected to that particular MAC address. From that particular one port, it will send the data. Is it clear? Doubt means ask me, I will clear,
Yes,
because
yes.
I want to help you guys. Okay, because the time I was learning CCNA, there was nobody to help me, trust me. Okay, and everyone, if I ask questions, means everyone is used to laugh at me, like what kind of question he is asking. Like, this is a doubt. If you do not ask questions, means your doubt will be for your lifetime. If you ask questions, means your doubt will be resolved immediately, right? There might be chances there is something I don't know, but with the help of your question, I will do research and even I will learn, right? No one is perfect. Now what is happening here? If I go to this computer and desktop command prompt, okay, just type a command called ARP space -A, hit enter. What it is telling? It is telling, see, it is storing the IP address.
Internet address.
Okay, this IP address MAC address is this one. This IP address MAC address is this one. This IP address MAC address is this one. This is called ARP table. Getting my point? See, as of now, this computer know who is 10.0.0.2, who is 10.0.0.3, who is 10.0.0.4, right? This three computer MAC address has been stored to this computer. So if you want to send data to any of this device, it will go directly. Let me show you the live example. Okay, what I will do, this three computer MAC address, this switch knows. Okay, so if I send data to any of this computer, from here to here I want to send data, it will reach in a single time. Getting my point? See, why? Because this computer know what is the destination MAC address. And one more thing, whenever this message, right, and one more thing, let's go to this computer, and here also I will run the same command, ARP space -A, hit enter. See, this computer knows only the MAC address of 10.0.0.1, means only this computer MAC, because as of now it has only communicated with this computer. If this computer try to send a message to this computer, what is going to happen? It will again broadcast. Okay.
Okay, yeah.
All right. Let me show you the help of message, like what kind of message it is sending, then only you will understand. Okay. So for example, from here to here I am sending a message, right? So I know what is the MAC address of this device, right? So if I click on the message, here you can see it is telling you what? MAC address. See, this is a source MAC address. Are you able to see? It is adding the message also, right? IP address is there, but here it is also adding a MAC address. See, this is a source MAC address, this computer MAC address, and this is a destination MAC address. So here you have to send the message. Correct. So MAC address is added means what? The switch know who is this MAC address. Correct. So once this packet message is to here, switch will check, okay, which port is connected to this device, this MAC address device, and it will forward data from there. Clear?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Now let's see one more thing. I hope you guys are not getting bored, because I am explaining in very detail. And okay, I believe this is the basics concepts you must know. So at the same time, if I trying to send data from this computer to this computer, see, this computer don't know the MAC address of this computer, right? So what is going to happen? If I open the message, it is telling ICMPC and it is broadcasting. What is going to happen? Let me show you. See, this is the source MAC address, right? This is my computer MAC address. Destination MAC address I don't know. So what it is telling? It is mentioning here FFFFFFFFF, right? This is called broadcast address, means send message to all the computers. I don't know the MAC address of this device. So what I want? Send this message to all the computers. Okay, FFF means it is a broadcast address. Send device, send message to everyone. Okay, so what is going to happen here? Click on next. Data will reach to switch, and switch is going to what? Broadcast the message to all the computers. right? Now computer will send a message. What this message will include? This message will include the MAC address of the destination. What is its MAC address? See, it has included the MAC address, right? See, it is adding its MAC address and sending a reply, hey, I am this MAC address. Now what is going to happen next? Computer knows the MAC address of this device, right? This computer. Now if I send a message once again from this computer, just open the message. You can see earlier it was mentioned FFF. Now it is saying what? This is my source address, this is my destination. Send message to this MAC address. Now switch also know who is this MAC address. Computer also don't know this message. What is going to happen? It will reach the data directly to this computer. Clear?
Yes.
All right. Now one more thing. So as of now you have learned what is switch, how it works, right? And in switch multiple devices can send data at the same time. All right. Now let's take one more example. So this is my one network, and what I will do, this is my one more network. Okay. And here I am going to change the IP address. So for example, this computer assigned with the IP address 20.0.0.1. Okay. And here I will change the IP address to all the devices. Done. Desktop IP configuration 20. Desktop IP configuration 20, and here also 20, right? It will be 20.0.0.5. Now this two has become a completely different network. Okay, this is different network. Now if I connect these two switch together, okay, for example I am taking one cable and I am connecting both the switch together with the help of single cable. Okay, now I want to send data from this computer. Is it possible? Tell me. I want to send it from here. You can just note from here to here. Is it possible to send it? Tell me.
No, it's not possible.
Not possible because both of them are different network. Let's see what is going to happen if I send the data. Data is going to reach the switch. It is not possible. Okay, every time you will get a cross message. See, it is not reaching to the destination. It will reach till here. Okay, it will reach till here, but it cannot go in this network. Okay, so if you want to allow them to communicate with each other, what do we need? We need a centralized device called a router. Okay, so I am disconnecting the cable from here and I will take a device from here. Let's take a router from here and I will connect both network from here to here and here to here. Okay, so in router by default the port is down, means port is off, and here we have to assign the IP address with the help of command prompt. Now let me show you how to assign IP address. Okay, if you keep practicing, the things are going to be very easy for you. Okay, at the first day you may find it difficult, but practice makes you perfect. Okay, so let's open the router, go to command line interface. I am doing a little fast because in the complete course I will explain you what is the function, like how to run the command and all. Right now I am just explaining you the functions, how these devices works. Okay, so I will assign the IP address fatafat. I am selecting the port. Okay, if you see here it will show you what is the port number of the router. It is FA0/0 and this side it is FA0/1. Okay, so I am going to assign the IP address 10.0.0. For example 10, 255.0.0.0. Run the command no shutdown. The time I run the command no shutdown, you will see the port is up. It is turned from red to green. Okay. Same like this, we are also going to assign IP address to another port. Port number is INTFA 0/1. This port, and I am going to assign the IP address here as IP address, for example 20.0.0.20, 255.0.0.0. No shutdown. Hit enter. The port is up now. Now one more thing you have to do. You have to assign a gateway address. Gateway address means from where your data will exit from the network to reach the other network. I hope you are getting my point. Okay. For example, as I have told you, this is one network, right? From here to here, you see here it is one network, and from here to here, right, this router port, from here to here it is a one network, right? So if this computer try to send data to other network, what will be the exit point? Data will exit via this particular one port, correct? So this port will be gate, right? Via this door data will go out, right, via this door. So this door we call it as a gateway for this network. At the same time, if this computer try to send data to other network, it will get exit via which? Via this particular one port, right? So for all of these devices, gateway will be what? This port IP address. Okay. Okay. So gateway addresses we have to assign to all of this computer. For example, on this computer, let's close it. IP address, and here I am going to add the default gateway. Okay, default gateway will be this router port's IP address. IP address was what? 10.0.0.10 we have given. Copy. To all the computers you are able to see here, you have to assign the default gateway. Okay. Just for showing you example, I am going to assign it only in 2 computers to save the time. Okay. Now even here also I am assigning the default gateway. This default gateway will be this router port's IP address, that is 20.0.0.10, and same even here also to assign the same IP address, that is default gateway 20.0.0.10. Now let's see what is going to happen if I try to send the data. Okay, from here to here. Okay, it says failed. 1 minute, simulation mode, delete. Okay, I am sending it from here to here. Okay, next, data reached to the router. Router will send to switch. Now switch is able to send the data to this computer. See, first time you got a message failed, right? That is because it is sent the ARP message. This computer don't know the MAC address of the destination, right? So it has sent the MAC address, ARP messages. So first you got the error message, but now you can see this computer has accepted the message. Now it is going to send a reply. Now this is a new switch, but data is not reaching to the destination. Why? Are we doing any mistake? Can you tell me, guys, what mistake we have done? Anybody?
Yeah, switch don't know the MAC address of router. It's the first time.
Okay, very good. Okay, good. So in network, see, in real scenario, okay, we do not do something like that. We do not send message from here to here. We don't do like this, right? It is not possible at all. In real scenario, what we do? We open a computer and we are going to command prompt. Okay, and here we are going to run a command called ping. I want to check connection whether this computer is able to communicate with this computer or not. Okay, let's make it real time. Okay, so what is the IP address of this computer? It is 20.0.0.2, right? Hit enter. So first message you will get a request timeout, because first of all this computer want to know the MAC address of the device. Again request timeout. So every time you get a request timeout, right? It means there must be some mistake we have done in the configuration. Now what is this mistake? We have to troubleshoot it. Okay, so what I will do, troubleshoot step number 1 is you have to always, step number 1, you have to check whether we are able to communicate with our gateway or not. Means this router IP, we are able to reach till here or not. Okay, run the command ping. This IP address is what? 10.0.0.10. Hit enter. Okay, it means we are able to reach from here to here. Correct? Till here configuration is okay. There might be problem on this section. Okay, I am going to open the router. Let's see. 10.0.0.10. Okay, it is fine. 20.0.0.20, it is also fine. And let's check this IP address. Okay, see, in this computer we have given the IP address as 20.0.0.20, but here gateway what we have did 10. Got it? So this is the reason we are unable to communicate. See, if you do mistakes, then only you will learn to troubleshoot, right? So here it is 20. When in this computer, you have to give the answer as 20.0.0.20. Okay. Now if you try to ping once again, let's see. See, I am getting the reply. Getting my point? If you are getting the reply means TTL means reply. So if you are getting reply means we are able to communicate with this device. At the same time, if I try to communicate with this computer, let's run the command 20.0.0.1, hit enter. So first message will always be a ARP message, right? Now it is getting the reply. Okay. Now one more question you have asked me, right? Does router stores the MAC address or not? All the devices in a network, right, they understand the MAC address only. So even here also, if you run the command show ARP question mark, okay, so ARP, if I enter, okay, you can see here even this router is also storing the MAC address, but it don't okay, it do not store in MAC address table. Okay, it has a ARP table. Okay, ARP means it know the IP address, and it is going to check this IP address has this MAC address, this IP address has this MAC address, this IP address has this MAC address, and on the basis of that it will forward the message. Is it clear? If you look at the router, right, it was not storing IP, it was showing port number. This port is connected to this MAC address, this port is this in MAC address table. But in ARP table, what you see, this IP address is connected to this MAC address, this IP address is connected to this MAC address. I hope as of now you have understand how networking device works. If you have any doubt, you can just feel free to ask me.
Abhishek, I have one doubt. If same IP in LAN network, if same IP was assigned to two PCs and one more PC is trying to reach that IP with some data, what will happen?
conflict will happen, na? You cannot assign. If you assign this, you will automatically get the error. Okay. For example, this computer has the IP address what 10.0.0.2, right? You are
Yeah.
telling same IP address assigned to another computer as well, right?
Yes.
So let's assign here what do you get. See, I want to assign 10.0.0.2. So it is not what I'm saying. This
Okay.
address is already used in the network, so you cannot assign.
Okay.
Okay. Now there
So
is
uh,
tell me.
now it's updated the arc table, right? So the this I so the now this system is know that this IP is already used. But before arc packets sharing, if assign means what will happen?
Okay, good question. Let's do the live practical. Now, see, once you restart the computer, your ARP table is going to erased. Okay, this is what it happened. But
Mhm.
let's start with another two. Let's take a two computer. Okay, don't not want to.
Okay.
I don't want to make it confuse. Let's make it
Okay.
different. Okay. So what we do here? I'm going to take one computer and two computers. Okay,
Okay.
and connect from here to here. Connect from here to here. All right. Here I'm going to assign 10.0.0 dot, for example, 6, right?
Okay.
Whole gateway 10.0.0 dot.
Then
Okay. And here let's assign desktop IP configuration 10.0.0 dot 7, and here 10.0.0 dot 10. Okay.
10.
Okay.
Okay.
So right now it is in understanding mode. So if you do it here, it will be fast forward mode. Okay. Now let's see what is going to happen. Now I will say I'm going to
No,
assign the same IP address, right? ARP is not done, right?
yeah, we have assigned different IPs. I'm asking for
Yeah,
same
same, right?
IPs.
Okay, let's assign same.
Yeah, yeah,
Let's see what is going to happen. It is
yeah.
not taking. Even packet tracer, see, packet tracer is designed in such a way, right? How you guys are work in the real network, right? It is working on
Mhm.
that basis. So that is the reason I think the time you are opening and doing it, it is a software, right? The software can detect what is the
Okay.
IP in the
Uh,
network. So it is automatically telling you this problem.
if I assign before connecting the switch means
Before connecting switch
I will
means
turn on my PC. I will turn on both PCs without connecting switch, and I will assign the same IP for both systems
mm-hmm,
and the same default
mm-hmm,
default gateway.
mm-hmm.
Then I will same time I will connect the
You
both
will get
PCs
IP.
to the
You will
switch.
get automatic message. Even I have also checked earlier, just to doing the practical and
Okay.
all, right? So you will automatically get a IP conflict.
Mhm.
Okay, you will get, for example, these two computer, right? Here to here.
Yeah.
Okay. So what I will do? IP configuration, static IP configuration, static. Okay. Let's
Okay.
restart the computer. Turn off. Turn it on. Turn off. Turn it on. Okay. Now what I
Okay.
will do? Let's assign the IP address. IP configuration 10.0.0.11. Okay.
Okay.
IP. Okay. Now here also I want to assign
Then,
11. Right. See, it is
like,
automatically telling this address is already used in the network. So you will automatically get this message.
yeah. I was asking without connectivity, we can assign.
Yeah, without
Don't
without
connect with
connectivity
a
means
cable.
obviously you can assign, right? If there is no
We
connectivity,
can assign.
it is different network, right? No connectivity you cannot assign.
Yeah. After assigning IPs, if we connecting is what will happen. I mean, not
Okay, okay, no problem. Okay, let's do
PC
here.
to PC.
Okay, okay. 10.0.0 dot. What was the IP address here?
11.
11, right? Okay. Now see,
Yeah.
I am able to assign, right? So even here also
Yeah.
11, and here also we have 11, right? Now let's
11.
try to connect from this to this. Now if I open here, what is going to happen? Let's see. Okay. Now let's try to ping, right? If you do ping, we are going to see what error do we get. See, it is automatically
Yeah.
removed from here. Getting?
Yes.
It is automatically removed the IP address from here. But in real scenario, if we assign the static IP address, I don't think it will remove. But if you run a command ping, right, you will get a conflict message.
Mm-hmm.
Clear?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see how many of you guys are attending the live session. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, good. So this is all about today. Now let me give you a quick introduction about my course. Those who are new here might have no idea, right? Let me explain it. So today you have learned what is IP address, what is public IP, private IP, and what are the different types of networking device, how this all process works, right? I hope I'm able to clear all of your doubts. How was this session? Just I need your feedback. Have you found any difficulties to understand, or it is easy to understand?
Yeah, it's easy to understand.
All right. Now let's minimize it. Okay, how cost to enroll? Jack Black, those who are watching this video on YouTube, you can check the link in description section below and register on my website for next webinar, and I will explain you everything. So recently in December, right, we have crossed 1 lakh subscribers after doing lots of hard work. And if you look at the pricing and all, right, what is difference between us? First of all, let me explain you. Like as you have explained, right, you have already learned CCNA from some other institute long back ago. But I understand your pain, right? What is happening? Because once upon a time, even I was a student, and I know what is going to happen in the industries. So here is a difference between others and Networking Plus. Course is available only in English and Hindi, right, in other institute. But here in Networking Plus, you will get the course in 2 languages, that is English and Hindi. Both languages you can access the course. Next, most of your students find it very difficult to learn CCNA, but here you will learn it. You will find it very, very easy to learn. As you have seen already webinar and you have watched my most of the videos, that's the reason you are attending this live session. No one is going to give you any lab access, but here I am going to give you all the lab access. Lab access means whatever, for example, you have learned, right? We have created router, and here we have switch, right? Whatever lab we have created, right? We have configured routing and all, right? So this entire packet tracer lab you will be allowed to download so that you can practice at your home. No one will give you any notes and commands. The time I was learning CCNA, I was facing one problem, like faculty is keep explaining, and I was worried, should I busy in taking notes or should I busy in understanding the concept? So here again conflict is happening, right? If you take notes, because you will keep typing fatapat, right, very fast. So if you busy in taking notes, it is very difficult to understand the concept. So here in my session, you have to busy on learning, okay? Just focus on learning. Whatever command I am going to run on the router for configuring the devices and all, I will give you the complete notes. Nothing to worry on that. You will get complete notes, okay? That is very, very easy and useful. No one is going to provide any quizzes to practice. Here I will provide you the quiz. It is the upcoming feature. I'm working on it. If you do courses from online institutes and all, it is very difficult to get certificate. Here you will get a course complete certificate. At the end of the course, I'm going to take one little exam, online exam. Once you pass it, you will get the certificate. You will get a limited time access. As you have seen, right, you have did course, for example, 1 year back. Now if you want to refresh your knowledge, you cannot access the course anymore. So you have to again re-enroll the course, because in most of the institute, if you do online also, you will get only 3-month access. I know this problem, but here you are getting a lifetime access. You are learning CCNA today. If you want to practice after 1 year, then no need to pay again and again. You are getting lifetime access, means anytime you want, you can just watch the videos, get the lab access and practice at your home. And there is one scam is going on, that is called a 100% job guarantee. That is absolutely false promise. See, if you are doing course, right, from anywhere, no one can promise you 100% job guarantee. At the end of the day, what you do? At the end of the day, you have to go and attend the interview, correct? If you do not pass the interview, can you get the job? Is it possible? It is absolutely not possible. And many institutes are telling 100% job guarantee, but at the end of the day, what they are doing, they are sending you to the call center job. You are learning CCNA to do call center job? No, right? If you have learned any institute in your area, you may have seen this 100% job guarantee, but this is absolutely false. What they do, they will search job for in naukri.com and all, right? These things even you can do from your end and go and apply for the interview. At the end of the day, you must be able to answer all the questions, then only you will get a job, right? This you can do by your end. Here I do not do any false promise of 100% job guarantee, but I can promise one thing. I will teach you CCNA in the easiest way, and I will try to answer all your questions, so that the time you go and apply for the interview, definitely you can easily crack the interview. Because this entire job I have created in such a way that you can easily crack the interview. One more thing, no one is going to give you any money back guarantee, but here I am giving you 7 days money back guarantee. You just enroll the course. Due to some reason, if you are not happy with the course, you will get full money refunded. I am sure you are going to love my course, because as of now, no one has requested for refund and all. But anyhow, if you have any doubt what will happen if you don't like the course, then within 7 days you can claim for the refund. This is what we provide in Networking Plus. Now here I am also giving you the bonuses, such as I have told you, here 3 months weekly live classes. So the time you enroll the course, you will get access to all the videos. I have, whatever you are learning today, right, I have already prepared a video for all the topics. I will also show you the quick sample, don't worry, of the website, how it is going to look. You will get you will get all the videos, so that you can watch one by one. So, but live session, what you are attending live, right, there I am giving you 3 months live class access, where I will cover all the concept of CCNA. The class is going to be held on every Sunday, okay, every Sunday. And every week I used to give you a homework, and you have to submit it. Okay, you will submit the homework. I will see whether your configuration is correct or not. If there is any mistake, I will tell you what is the mistake. I hope you are getting my point. Next is updated quiz. This is coming soon. Next, free network fundamental course. Those who are beginner, those who don't know anything about networking. So this is also one course I am preparing for you guys, where you learn the basic concept like how to share folders, how to configure basic firewall and all. This I will give you absolutely for free of cost. 30% off on all upcoming courses. Whatever courses you will see on my website in upcoming days, you will get 30% off. Lifetime access I am giving you. Free lab access I am giving you. Join our Networking Plus community, where you can share your knowledges and clear all of your doubts. 7 days money back guarantee. One more surprise is available. It is only for the student, those who enroll the courses. Okay, this surprise I can reveal only to the student, those who enroll the course. And we always welcome your suggestion. So whatever your suggestion is there, you can just tell us, because with the help of your suggestion only, I can improve myself, right? So your feedback is very, very important. Now there is one offer. See, actually our course fees is around $300. Okay, in Indian rupees it will cost you around 21,500, and I was giving one coupon code that is called CCNA off 30, where you are getting 30% off. But the good news is, recently Valentine Day week was there, right? So there was one offer, and those who are attending today, I am giving you that offer again, and this is one time offer only. Okay, just apply the coupon code LOVECCNA, okay, and you will get a very good discount. Means only at $100 you will get the complete course. In Indian rupees it will cost you around 8,500. Let me show you the quick overview of the course, and after that I will share you the link via which you can make the payment and you can enroll the course. And I am telling you once again, see, from long back I am selling my course at this price only, but this is the price, this is old price. The time I launched the course, I was giving it at this price, right? That is around $100. Those who are attending to those who are enrolling today, you will get this offer again. but after that you will not get this offer. Now let me give you the quick overview of the course, how it is going to look on our website. So just give me a time, stop presenting the screen. I am trying my best, okay, because I know what all problems you guys are facing while learning CCNA, because even I faced all of this problem, right? CCNA full course, okay. All right, let me present you this screen. Just confirm from your side now, are you guys able to see my screen?
Yeah, we can able to.
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
All right, so here you can see the time you enroll the course, you will see the course access in two languages, that is in English and Hindi. Means here you can watch all the videos in Hindi, here you can watch all the videos in English. Whatever language you are comfortable, you can watch, okay. And in both the courses, all the topics I have covered. I will recommend you always try to go with English, because the time you go for interview, they will ask questions in English only, okay. And as here you can see, I have covered everything. Here you will get basics of networking, and here all the concept you see, right, everything I have explained. For example, what is DHCP, how to configure DHCP, what is telnet, what is static routing, what is dynamic routing, broadcast domain, collision domain, VLAN, right. We have lots of topics here, all the topic, ACL, this access control list, how to provide security, NAT, PAT, HSRP, port security, wireless network. So whatever syllabus is there, right, according to your latest CCNA syllabus 200301, I have covered all the concept. And here you will get the live session, right, whatever we are discussing in the live class, here I provide you all the live class access so that you can watch it later. Plus here you also have a Q&A section where my students are used to ask their doubt, okay. And the time they used to ask doubt, I am going to solve their queries. Now tell me, who is interested in our complete CISCO CCNA course? I want to hear from you guys. Who is planning to join now? Because I believe people keep thinking and waste time, right? I will join later. But it doesn't make any sense. In your life, you must be a fast action taker. If you take action today, means obviously we will start getting benefit from today only, right? If you take action later, means after 2 weeks, for example, the process will start after 2 weeks. Doesn't make any sense. You are wasting your time. Time is very, very precious. I hope you are getting my point. So let me stop sharing the screen. All right. So Mahesh, what you have decided? Just let me know.
Yeah, I need to know the timings.
Timing will be every Sunday, as I've explained, right? You will get the live video, right? Video will be available. You will get free time. You can watch. And timing will be every Sunday. We start around between 8 to 9 p.m. We start.
Mhm.
Yeah. I
Sorry.
Yeah. Mohidini, tell me.
Yes. For example, what time is it for right now? Because
Same
me in
time.
Tanzania.
The time you are watching the video right now, right? The same time.
Yes,
Like
yes.
currently it is. I think. What is the time right now here in India? 1 minute. I think, yeah, it is here. It is 10 o'clock, right? Just 1 hour before. Getting my point? Minus 1 hour from
Oh,
now, we are going to start the live class every Sunday.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
So to me it will be 6. To me it will be 6 o'clock p.m.
Okay. What is the current time there right now?
The current time is 38 minutes past 7 p.m.
8:47, right?
No, 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 no. I mean 40 past 7 p.m.
14, 1 4 you are telling.
Yes,
Okay.
40, 40
40.
past 7. Yeah, 40
Uh-huh.
minute past 7. I mean
7.
20 minutes to 8. 20 minutes to 8 p.m.
Okay, okay, I'm getting my point. I think your time is around 3 hours 30 minutes late, right? So if it is
Yes.
whatever time is there, just minus 1 hour, and we're going to start the session. That's the every
Ah,
Sunday
okay.
class.
Okay.
The time is good, right?
Yes. Yes, yes.
Yeah. And I am telling you
So
one
what?
more thing. Most of my students are from, like South Africa area region only. From that region, most of my students are enrolling the course.
Yes, yes. Of course, I'm from East Africa, Tanzania.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Getting my point.
Yeah.
Because as you know that you have already enrolled, like you are attending the session from last 2 3 webinar you have already attended, right? And you already know the prices, right? So this is the best
Yes, yes.
opportunity for you to enroll at the old price.
Okay, but you have said we have more offer, more chance for today for those who attended today's session.
Mm-hmm.
So I would like to.
Yeah.
I'm interested with the offer.
Yeah. So I will. I'm just. I will see. Do you have the link, course link?
Which one?
Like how to? Do you have the enrollment link with you?
I think you keep on
Last
sending
time,
me WhatsApp
yeah.
message.
Last time I've already shared with you. I will send once again. Nothing to worry on that. Okay. Just give me a few minutes. Just
Okay.
apply the coupon. Okay. Love CCNA. You will get the discount. Okay. Till then, let's discuss with Mahesh. Mahesh, what about you? Just let me know.
Yeah, interesting.
All right. I will share you the link. And Gajanan Patel, I need your feedback. What you have decided?
Yes, sir. I'm interested, but this class is only available for Sunday.
Yeah, you will get the video access, right? So whatever video you watch, I
Okay.
will give you homework. For example, I will give you
Okay.
homework. 5 videos will be there. Just watch all the videos. Okay. And next Sunday,
Uh,
whatever doubt you have, you can directly ask me in the live class. And there are a few practical that is difficult to understand, right? That things we're also going to discuss in the live classes as well. Like everything I will show you from the scratch.
okay.
Yeah, and video are very very easy to understand. Even a kid can understand. I hope you have watched my YouTube video, so you know how it is easy to understand.
Yes, yes. I see.
Yeah,
Abhishek, weekdays is available
what?
on weekdays.
Means you are telling daily class.
Yeah.
Now daily class is not there because I keep experimenting with the labs and all. Now, if I do daily classes means whatever homework I give it to the student, right? So all the homework I cannot check. Like I cannot provide you my best support. That's the reason I made it weekly classes. You can watch the video, right? For example, whatever
Yeah, yeah.
I will teach you in daily classes, there will be proper video
Mhm.
is there. You just make a routine. You just watch all the videos one by one.
Okay. Totally, how many weeks it will be there?
It's all depend how fast, but max to max it will take around 3 to 4 months to complete the course.
Okay. So every Sunday you will take 1 hour or more
Not
than
1 hour.
an
It's depend. See, few labs
hour.
are big,
Depends.
right? So it may take 2 to 3
Mhm.
hours. Usually 2 to 3 hours we used to go with the live session.
Okay.
Actually, see what is happening now. Why it is very. Let me tell you one more thing. Okay. Entire screen share. See what we do here. Let me open the Telegram. You're able to see my screen, right?
Yeah, yeah, we can able to
Yeah.
see.
So here you can see this is a group of my students. Okay. So what I do here, see, I used to send them a message. For example, here I have given a homework. Homework. Watch the default routing video, and let me know if you have any doubts. Okay. So here I have
Okay.
marked how to go. So if the students watching this video at their home, right? definitely they are going to understand the concept. And after that I have given a homework. I hope you have watched the default routing video. Here is your lab homework. So I have created one sample lab images and I have given homework to configure. Okay, and here one student have submitted the form. Okay, and here I have given one more
Okay.
homework to watch the video, like in free time watch this video, so that in next class we are going to discuss about this topic, about the VLAN, for example. Okay,
Okay.
so what is going to happen,
Okay.
if you already watch the video, right, and I am
Yeah.
explaining, means it will be very easy for you to understand, and you can grab the knowledge very fast. Got it? So here see one of person has
Yeah.
submitted the answer and I have mentioned here, good job Dennis, you have successfully configured default routing, and he has also configured DHCP telnet by its own, by doing experiment and all. So this is how it is going to work. If I am keep teaching you and I don't give you homework, means even I don't know whether you are understanding the concept or not, right? My main motive is those who are taking my course, they must be expert in CCNA. This is my main motive.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shall I get the syllabus of this? What things you are going to explain us?
Everything is there, na? For example, more than syllabus. If you see the syllabus also, you will get more than the syllabus. Course.networking. You are able to see my screen, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So here you can see these are the syllabus. What all topics we are going to configure here based on OSI model here. All the syllabus, right? Now here it may
Yeah.
see it is very small, but see in VLAN I have shown, right, there are multiple, around 8 videos are there in VLAN. Here you have multiple videos. So these all topics we are going to talk over. Even there are a few more
Okay.
extra things also there that I have not mentioned. For example, different kinds of memory we use, how switch can communicate with each other, what protocol they use, neighbor protocol. There are many more things. I will be telling by you.
Okay.
Yeah. So everything you will learn from the very basic to the advanced. And I have designed the course in such a way that you can easily crack the interview. That's it.
Oh, fine.
All right. Okay.
Yeah.
Just give me a minute. I am just sending you the link of for making the payment. I am online only. So if you facing any problem, just let me know.
Okay. One more thing, Abhishek.
Yeah.
Currently I'm working only. I'm looking for switching my job.
Mm-hmm.
So I have around 3 years of experience I'm carrying.
Mm-hmm.
So this stuff and all will help to switch to another job.
Obviously, why not? Right now, you are working in which company and as for what? You are a desktop support engineer or what?
No, no. Currently I'm working in Tata Communications as
See,
a provisioning and design engineer.
okay, okay. Why not? Definitely. If you want to become a network admin, definitely this course will help you, and you can easily switch your job.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
And there are many
Actually,
more demand of network engineers in India. It is going to happen. India is growing nowadays.
yeah.
Mm.
But I don't have knowledge and basic knowledge also on security side. I mean firewall.
See, in networking
Uh,
field, there are multiple topics are available. Okay, it's not about see, on each topic there is a separate course. Firewall, there is a separate course is there. Networking, there is a separate course. Server, there is a separate course. Linux, on each part there is a separate course.
mhm.
Right, but CCNA is the core.
This,
CCNA is the core. If you learn this, if you know the CCNA, means you know what is the base of networking. You will understand how exactly network works. If you know CCNA, means you can do the upcoming courses and all. It will be easy for you to understand. But without CCNA, you may find it difficult to understand. But you don't know, right, how router works, how switch works.
yeah.
Yeah.
Uh, is CCN security also available
Yeah,
from?
you will get switch such as port security. You will get ACL, access control list. These two security features.
Okay.
You will learn how to block up certain protocols and all. These things you will learn in CCNA.
Okay. Actually, I mean CCN security are related to firewall, those kind of course.
Mm-hmm. No, firewalls, I'm telling you, I don't, as I told, right, I don't believe in telling any lies and all, right. I don't do any false promise. Firewall is a completely
Mhm.
different course. Okay.
Okay.
Firewall is complete different course. In CCNA also, after CCNA you will learn CCNP, CCI, advanced courses are available, right? So in CCNA also there is
Yeah.
security called ACL. You will get how to configure ACL. You will also learn how to configure port security. These all security things are there. You will learn. And if you are planning to do any other courses, I am telling you, without CCN, if you apply for a job also, right, I don't think it is easy for you to crack the interview, because if you go for any job, right, they will ask you the basics things. If you don't know the basics, you understand how to advance things and all, but don't know the basics means it is very difficult for you to crack the interview. I am telling you.
Okay. Why I'm asking about firewall load balancer related to things.
Mm-hmm.
Recently, I was attending few interviews. That guys are asking networking part and as well security related firewall things.
To
So
tell them
only
na,
I'm
there is
failing there.
no. See, there is certain job requirement will be there, right, in all the companies. You just tell
Yeah.
them, like I did CCNA, I have all the knowledge of CCNA. Like you can also say I'm ready to learn. If you guys teach me, I can. I will try my best to understand the concept, and I will learn. Simply just tell them, right? If
Yeah.
you don't see, if you
Sure.
don't know anything, means that doesn't make any sense for them to ask the questions, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyhow, I'm just stop presenting the screen. I will send you the link. Okay, just give me a minute. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And those who are watching the live session on YouTube, thank you very much for joining the live session. And for for next session, if you want to join the webinar, you can join the webinar. I am going to start on next Saturday. Offer will not be there. If anybody are interested in enrolling the course in the current offer that is going on right now, you can just register on our website and text me a message. You will get a number on my website. Okay. So I am ending this live session today and see you on the next Saturday.